Welcome to the Orange House, hosted by Anthony and Dominic.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Orange House. My name's Anthony
My name's Dominic.
And hi, I'm Kusiah.
Kusiah.
We liked him so much we brought him back.
For a third time. I don't know, because I never occurred to me really that the fact that you actually live here and you can be on the podcast a lot, because you're a great addition, man. The conversation never stops with you, and that's a great thing that we appreciate here.
Heck yeah, good conversations with good people.
Yeah, man. How have you been? What's your week been like?
A lot of work, school. English is hard, but I'm trying to not to fight
English
my teacher.
class.
Yeah.
What do you got to do?
I gotta write a blog. So I write 2 blogs a week, and then we usually have to do like this weird water essay.
Uh-huh.
This is my fourth
water essay.
Yeah, it's just it's always based on water, which is really strange for my English class. But he's like, this is our 4th essay. We did one on droughts, and then we did one on freshwater problems, and we did 2 other just random water things, what water means to us.
No, what does water mean to you?
I mean, we're living in California. We talk about water's on the headlines a lot. Yeah.
We're in a
I know.
drought
We're always in a drought.
4 or 5 years.
When have we not been in a drought other than that one time that we were?
It flooded.
And they just slip it in on the news too. It's not even it's a big deal. They'll be we'll be in a severe drought, and it'll be on the local news, and they'll for 10 seconds just be and we got about 7 months of water left. Moving on to weather.
Just all of a sudden, yeah,
we're on to weather. You mean no water in the weather?
Yeah, exactly. They always be saying that. We have 6 months of water left.
And now to the weather.
Yeah.
We need some fucking rain.
So, yeah, exactly. What do? We just make it rain?
Artificial rain?
Artificial rain. We just go up there with the hose and just...
So, wait, you said a blog. What do you mean by that? A blog? Just
Yeah,
so a little opinion piece?
It's kind of just we pick a subject, and then we write about what we like. So I chose cars. So I just on my blog I post when my opinions on cars when they come out, or what I quick not updates, but ways you can fix your car. Last time I put how to change your fuel tank.
Yeah.
This week I'm gonna do your tune up, your oil changes and your spark plugs and your timing belts and stuff like that, and kind of just post it out there.
That's cool.
But, yeah.
So that's actually something you actually get to tie in an interest of yours, you know?
Yeah, something I enjoy. So it's a little
learning is fun.
Yeah.
Learning can be fun. Cause...
When you have the right teacher. He is not the right teacher.
Oh, really? Damn, that sucks. There's a lot of bad teachers out there, but bad English teachers are a different breed, man.
Different breed.
I'm sure everyone out there can kind of remember an English teacher that was probably pretty bad.
First of all, both my English teachers, because I've only had to take it twice at Chico State, they've both been I don't mean to sound mean, but this best paints the picture when I say this, but they have no backbone.
Mm-hmm.
And they just let you get away with everything. And
not mine.
Dude,
not my English professor. She was cool though. I liked her.
Funny enough, me and Anthony have you mentioned a blog in CART. Me and Anthony have a project for the same class where the final project is making a podcast.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks like you guys kind of got a head start on that.
Dude,
one.
that's when the professor was announcing it, I was like, damn, this is perfect. I mean, granted, it's a different kind of podcast than we do.
Yeah, and
we can't exactly post the Orange House as our final project and have it be okay. It's good. I'd be a little more professional.
Yeah, this is.
But still, as far as editing and stuff go, I'm they got that shit in the bag.
Yeah, you guys are already
basic
winning.
editing. I can cut audio. Anyone can do it. But yeah, man, that was kind of a cool thing. Bummed we're not in the same class, but I think we were like supposed to be, and stuff got switched
I
around.
don't know. The guys in my group suck. So
That would have been so sick, bro, if we got in the same group. Just had to make
I
another
know.
podcast. Oh man.
no, the guys in my group. Oh my god, bro! I have to message them like 3 times before I even get a response. It's like one of those groups.
Oh man, yeah. That's
But you're the backbone of the whole entire operation.
I am.
going
I don't
back.
mean to suck my own dick.
Yeah. Well,
That'd
Going
be
ba-
impressive.
yeah, I have to get some ribs removed for that or something.
Yeah. Do you think that would actually work if you got your ribs removed?
I don't know. I heard Marilyn Manson did it, but everyone's heard that. I don't know if it's true. I wouldn't put it past him though. It's Marilyn Manson.
I need to see him prove it. I need like a national broadcast like CNN and MSNBC and like CBS. I need live coverage of like him in Times Square on like a platform just
What?
like sucking his own dick.
Dude, there was a movie like back in the day. I think it was Jim Carrey in it, but he was basically
I've seen this movie.
making fun of like David Blaine and like all those guys of like how they like he got frozen in ice for like a couple days, and it was this thing where he's like locked up in Times Square. It's like he's holding his pee for 48 hours or something like that. That's what that same thing reminds
Dude,
me. Wow.
Jim Carrey. Have you ever seen his bits when he was James Carrey on In Living Color?
No.
No, I don't even
Oh
know what
my
Living
god,
Color is.
dude! There's a show back in the '90s that I used to watch with a buddy from back home, and it was James Carrey back then, and he had the best skits beginning of his career.
Oh man.
I'm gonna have to look into that. Big Jim Carrey guy.
Jim Carrey is one of those guys that is one of those actors that like you just kind of can't get tired of. You know, he's like, granted, he's kind of eccentric and stuff, but that's just what
Yeah.
makes him so
Yeah.
like likable.
He's also a
Yeah.
little crazy.
He is crazy. That's
pretty crazy.
I've
Like,
heard
like probably mental illness.
like
crazy.
I don't
No, he's just like
maybe like not like badly, but
No,
like,
no,
you
he's
know what
just
I mean?
definitely.
Like
noticeably.
there's definitely just something different about him. Which there's like with all the greats of like anything, there's always a little something different about him.
Yeah.
There's a documentary on Netflix of when he did a movie where he played. Do you know Andy Kaufman?
No.
He was this really weird comedian back in the day,
I've
and his
heard the
whole
name, but-
shtick was like anti-humor. Like it wasn't gonna make you. It was just super awkward, but he like it worked for him, and he was just like.
Was he the guy that got like booed off stage or he maybe that's a different comedian
It might have
I'm thinking
been,
about.
but he literally did a movie where because the guy died, and he played, in the movie he played Andy Kaufman, and there's a documentary about the making of that movie because Jim Carrey literally 24/7 acted like he was Andy Kaufman. Like the whole time they were filming, like he never once said that he was always Andy Kaufman, and he would act like him and talk like him when they were not filming at all. It's really good documentary. It's crazy.
What was the movie or documentary called?
I don't remember. Look up Jim Carrey, Andy Kaufman. But yeah, it like just the way he would get into roles.
Jim and Andy: The Great Beyond.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, this was recent.
Yeah,
This was
It
like 2017.
yeah, it's really good. It's really trippy, like because they have like footage of him offset and everything,
Yeah,
acting like he's Andy Kaufman.
and Danny DeVito's in it.
Oh, that's already
That's already a
masterpiece.
plus. Yeah, seriously.
But like that's just one of the more serious movies of his. Like that's the weird thing about him is like he's got some of the best like comedies around, like so hilarious, and then he just has a switch for these like serious ass movies he does.
It's true. There's a few. I mean, there's a few actors out there that were just like they instantly make a movie at least good.
I think
You
that's
know
when
what I
he
mean?
started to get more crazy. Is when he started doing those because he starts out as a stand-up. I've heard of stand-up comedy, like I said, In Living Color, and he seems like a pretty normal dude, just being a funny guy. And then I don't know, as later in his career, like I guess with fame and anything that could happen.
Yeah, and yeah, when I feel like anyone who plays to humor all that much, there's got to be a couple screws loose for you in order to be that successful in being funny. You have to kind of like I don't know. I
Dude.
feel like the majority of people.
I
can
would
find
give up
humor
a
in that.
testicle for Jim Carrey to make another Ace Ventura Pet Detective,
Oh my
bro.
god. Classic.
Those were so good. Like I remember my parents loved that that little. It's like 2 movies.
It's like the
movies.
one where he's in like
It's
a.
the regular and then When Nature Calls when he goes to
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was in Africa, and it definitely was.
When he goes to the African tribe, I don't remember what they're called, but I would kill for a third one of those because, like, I don't think that anybody disagrees with that. They were some of the best. Like, I laughed consistently all the time. I could watch it like 30 times.
I'm not gonna lie. I hate to admit it. I haven't seen it.
Wow.
That's fine. We're gonna
Haven't
watch it.
seen it.
Yeah.
I have nothing like I have no reason why I haven't seen it. I just haven't like
Have you
come
seen,
around.
Have you seen the Cable Guy?
That's
The Cable Guy?
You should see Cable
Dude,
Guy.
I'm uncultured when it comes to
that
movies.
one's
What?
So
I
good.
haven't seen Harry Potter.
Oh, that one's.
I haven't seen,
Harry
Lord of the
Potter, and
Rings or any of that.
I don't care to watch
I've
any
seen
of
like
that
one
shit.
Star Wars, which
I've
I
never
haven't
seen a Star Wars.
really.
No.
I've never seen any of the Marvel movies.
I
either, except
can't
for, like,
watch
the
Superman
last one.
movies. I can't watch superhero movies except Batman
I've
and
like
maybe Spider-Man.
Like I have nothing
Spider-Man's
against
cool.
these. I have nothing against all those movies. I just either A, never got around to them, or I'm not super into the Marvel stuff.
For
but
me,
I
the
respect it.
superhero stuff for me
Is
is like I have
repetitive.
so many like die-hard Marvel friends from back home, but for me it's like I know what's gonna happen in the end.
Every
It's
time.
always the same ending, bro. Like the good guy's gonna win, and like there's gonna be like like it's. Did you ever go over Hero's Journey in high school? The Hero's Journey.
What's that one?
It's like
like the formula,
the
basically.
formula for like
yeah.
a hero
Oh.
movie. It's like follows that to a T.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so does every like successful.
No.
Thing,
So does
like,
Batman,
every-
but
yeah.
the only thing with like the Batman franchise for me
Well,
was
darker.
like I don't know, just the way Christopher Nolan.
I saw
love
no. I
Christopher
like the
Nolan.
Dark Knight. The Dark Knight was
Dark
dope.
Knight was like
Dark Knight was dope.
Like, it
That
wasn't- it
like,
didn't
and no,
even-
no one can
the
disagree
thing
on
is,
that. That was a dope.
The thing
dope
was,
movie.
it almost felt like it wasn't just like because with any superhero movie, like that's the main thing. It's like the superhero, but there's so much like I don't know, just other shit going on. Like you don't feel like you're just watching something about. You're like watching.
You
a
get like
dude.
a villain's perspective.
You're getting like
Yeah.
a guy that's like in the third one. He like gets broken down. He's sent to that hole in the ground prison,
Yeah.
and it's like his mental journey too of like making that
It's
jump.
you
in a
gotta see
hole
him
in the
fall
ground.
and come
It's
back
really
up.
good.
I'm trying to think of. That's pretty much the only. Okay, have you ever?
Okay, real quick. Have you seen what Jim Carrey? Have you seen Yes Man?
Yes Man's fought. Oh,
Yes Man's a
No,
good.
I actually
Have
saw.
you-
I was debating on actually watching that movie yesterday.
Have you seen
But I
Bruce
didn't.
Almighty?
Yes, of
Bruce
course.
Okay,
Almighty,
I was
of course.
gonna say if you haven't
I've
seen
seen, dude. I didn't know that he played the Grinch.
Yeah.
I didn't know
You
that.
didn't know
Oh,
that?
I mean,
dude,
I've
You
seen
can
that
just tell by
forever.
the
Yeah.
way he just
There
acted.
was
Dude,
a-
now I can't unsee it. you
There
know?
was a
Right?
the Grinch is so good. Like it's one of those movies.
It's like
There's hold
The
on. There's a
original Grinch
tweet
is
I
fire.
saved the other day that sums it up perfectly. I'm gonna find it. You go ahead and keep looking there, but there's a tweet. I gotta find it.
what?
The
Oh,
Truman
have you
Show.
seen
Oh,
Truman Show?
I've
Great
seen the
point.
Truman Show.
Oh, that
Actually,
one
just very recently.
that one is
I
Dude.
saw
so
the
good.
second half of it.
I
That's
watched.
like one of those
I
series
watched.
that-
I was
bro,
back home and my dad was watching it.
Sophomore year in high school, I had a morality class, morality/philosophy, and he put on the Truman Show specifically for that class, and it made me love the show even more because we did a deep dive into it.
Yeah, it's super good. I watched it in like the 8th grade, and I've probably seen it like 4 or 5 times since then. It's a pretty good movie.
This thing's freaking me out. I feel like it's gonna break on me. But no, it's I don't know. Jim Carrey has so many. Oh, it is gonna break on me. Okay, we're good. I'm trying to think of what's another good Jim Carrey movie that
I'm trying to think.
you know when I was a little
The
kid. Mask, yeah, that's a classic.
Oh, The Mask, yeah, that's a great one.
When I was a little kid, I was like 4 years old. My dad and I were in Vegas, and we were at Circus, and Val Kilmer tripped over me.
Oh, you were taught? Yeah, I feel like I heard you say that one.
Yeah, I have a picture somewhere apparently with him. I'm not sure what. Tom Hanks is that actor for me where like anything Tom Hanks is in, I just find it good. Just simply
Yeah.
for the fact of Tom Hanks being in that movie.
Bitch trying to fuck me while the Grinch is on. Like, you gotta wait, sweetheart.
Oh, that was the tweet.
I thought that was just some random.
I thought Tom was just dropping some some knowledge.
No, that was sweet. I was like, yeah. No, it's the one movie.
That's the one movie.
No, that really is. I mean, once the holidays roll around, it's the Grinch with Jim Carrey. It's the SpongeBob Christmas special.
Elf.
The
Yeah, dude, the SpongeBob. Me and my cousin, to this day, man. Since we were like I don't know, like probably 5 years old. He was like 7 years old. To this damn day, we fucking watch that every single Christmas, bro.
Elf. I have to watch Elf.
Yeah.
Elf, I've
Christmas.
seen Elf. We watched that at school.
What's the Tom
once.
Hanks movie where he's on the island?
Castaway, bro.
That
That's
one is
fire.
fire.
Forrest
He's
Gump.
like-
Forrest Gump remains my favorite movie of all time. I think
It's really good.
that
good.
dude. It's just so. It's
It's one
like.
of the like 3 movies I've
Oh my
cried to.
Oh, dude, I've cried in a few movies.
Really?
Movies get
I've
me,
only
dude.
cried
I
for like a
cried-
movie once, and I was like,
I
6.
cried at Forrest Gump. I cried Marley and Me.
Oh,
That's
man,
dude,
that's
if you don't cry, it's impossible to not cry.
no,
during
it
that
is
movie.
impossible to not cry.
And then I don't remember the third one.
The Blind Side, dude, that one fucking
one is
killed
pretty
me
good.
back in the
That's
day.
a good one.
I don't know, like I don't even know why I rewatched it and it didn't get me nearly as bad. But the first
Nearly.
time, dude, I was like probably 15 or something, dude, and it fucking killed me. I don't know what it was, but something about football and just like overcoming adversity, man. I don't know.
Big,
The Blind Side.
the blind side.
But before anything else, like The Blind Side and all that, because we talked about Jim Carrey, but we're missing Dumb and Dumber.
Okay,
Which
yeah,
is
classic. Yeah, of course
amazing.
I've seen Dumb and the greatest, probably the greatest, like toilet humor scene of all
Oh
time.
my! With a chocolate
Of all
bar in
time,
his
dude.
pocket?
No, that's
Oh.
chocolate, but that's Caddyshack.
Oh, now
Is
we got yeah, Caddyshack's
No, I'm
fucking
talking
amazing.
about the Dumb and Dumber, the laxative scene, bro. Do you remember that? When well, I forget how it goes. You remember it, right? Where he's,
I haven't seen it in
you
a long
remember it,
time.
right? What, dude?
The one I'm thinking about is like the chocolate bar one. And he has like the
No,
chocolate
the
bar
one
in his pocket.
The one where he eats laxative and he's at the girl's house, and he
Oh,
he
I know what you're talking-
He goes into the bathroom and it's just like the worst sounds you've ever heard. And he get like right as he finishes, the girl like knocks on the door. She's like, "You weren't using that bathroom, right?" He's like, "Oh no." He's like, "Good, because the toilet's broken." And then it just like closes up on his face, like, oh my! It's literally my worst fear, bro. My worst fear, having like violent diarrhea at a
and
girl's
then-
house, and then the toilet's
Even
broken.
if it's just clogged.
Oh my gosh! And so I forget, dude. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. I forget.
Now that you mentioned that, first of all, Liar Liar. I forgot to bring that one
Is
up.
it?
Amazing.
Oh no, I thought
Liar,
it was
Liars.
Big Fat Liar.
No,
with
no,
Frankie
Liar.
Muniz.
Liar Liar.
Don't ever bring that name up again.
You don't like Frankie Muniz?
I mean, and like, what's that one with the
Mal-
spies?
The
Oh,
Spies.
yeah, no.
Agent Cody Banks.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I just saw him from Malcolm in the Middle.
But yeah,
And-
Liar Liar is hella slept on. People don't talk about it enough. But dude, that is the worst. What? You got some spring action going
Yeah,
on
I
there.
know. I know.
That is the worst feeling. Like the few times where I've just been like, like that genuine close up on the face of shock is like, I clogged the toilet. Oh
my
shit.
and then
God.
there's no plunger inside.
Yeah, if there's I have to go out. I clogged your toilet. Like, there's no plunger in there. Like, I'll use my hand.
Dude, oh my
I
god!
get it's your house.
Probably the best thing I've ever heard relating to that was like it was this old radio show my dad used to listen to like when we'd go to school, and they had a segment that was like, you know, basically just that, like your stories from that kind of thing. And there was this one girl that called in, I remember, that she said she clogged the toilet with like a poop that actually like just like would not go down. It was like that big. And so what she did was she took, you know, when you rip off like the toilet paper or the tissue box, how there's like a little like serrated top thing when you like first open it, she used that to cut it in half. And I just thought that was
Oh my god.
the most ingenuity I've ever seen, bro. It's like
That's
I mean,
gross, bro.
dude. Well, I mean, it's better than having to like. What are you gonna do? Tell the person like leave it
You
there?
just took a shit
No,
so
I-
big
I-
it doesn't go down.
I heard a story one time of this dude who was working as a plumber at this house, and he
Say
This is
less.
already a bad story.
Say less.
he went to the downstairs bathroom, like the basement bathroom, because he didn't want to use the like regular main one, and he said he blew it up, and it clogged, bro. And there was nothing around, and he had a job to do, and he just fucking punched it, and then just washed his hands hella.
My man,
Punched it.
like punch, wash your hands, flush, go back. He was like, I got a job to do. Like, I'm not just gonna fucking. I don't have time to MacGyver some shit.
Oh my
My God.
What was that from, bro? I can't remember.
I don't know. But that's funny as hell. I had a friend in high school. Who, like, I mean, I didn't see it happen, obviously, but he claims that he went to cut a fart in the shower and he shit himself in the shower.
Did he waffle stomp it?
No, dude. He said he picked it up and put it in the toilet and finished the shower.
Like the memes, bro?
Yeah, dude.
Where it's like, do you waffle stomp it or do you put it back in the...
I mean, that is the question, man. Fuck. Granted, thank God I've never had to make that discretionary.
What would you do in
I
that
don't know.
situation? Would you pick it up and put it in the toilet, or would you waffle stomp it?
I think I'd
pick it up.
probably pick it up. I feel like I couldn't
waffle.
look at myself in the mirror after waffle stomping my
We had a
shit down
kid
the
at my middle school,
drain.
bro. We had a kid at my middle school, and I later found out it was a guy I actually knew pretty well.
That's the worst part.
I still talk to him this day, like occasionally. But I remember, like, we didn't have any showers or anything there, but like the bathrooms, just in case like a toilet overflowed or something happened, like there were drains around the bathroom. Like and I remember, because the way my school was set up, it was like the bathroom for the little kids and the bathroom for the older kids.
Yeah.
And like you just kind of knew. It was no rule, but you just knew,
knew.
which one you're going to. It also depended on where you hung out. A lot of socioeconomic, just setups in my middle school.
Variables.
Another time I'll tell you about the time we seized the chocolate milk trade at my middle school. But
That chocolate.
me and a few of my buddies. But anyways, yeah, we just there was like. It's like how any middle school story starts. Like you're like, bro, somebody waffle stomped the shit in the middle of the bathroom. You gotta come see it. And you're like 12 or 13. You're like, no fucking like that's one of the biggest events that's happened in your life. And you're like, I gotta see this shit in the middle of the bathroom.
Literally this shit.
I think one of my guilty pleasures in life is like hearing the stories of just like every school, every like middle school
Just
and like high
random.
school has had like that story of
Dude.
like the shit incident.
A few
We've had like 3 in my high school or middle school.
I just remember like in like high school, like later, years later, I remember we all just brought it up one day. Like me and my buddies were sitting around and we all brought it up one day. And one of our buddies just goes, "Oh yeah, that was me." And we were like, "What?"
Like
He's
he
like,
acted
"Yeah,
totally
man."
casual.
He's like, "There was hella shit on my foot afterwards." He's like, "I did it barefoot."
Why would you do it barefoot?
I don't know.
He wasn't wearing
He was a weird kid, bro. He was just
At
like,
least fucking put a sock on and
he's-
throw the
he's
sock
like-
away or
he's like-
something, dude.
he's like, I read about it and I just wanted to try.
oh my
He was on a deep search on the internet and was like,
Oh
all right,
my
I gotta
God.
try this.
dude.
Have you guys seen Extreme Cheapskates?
Oh yeah, on like YouTube.
Oh yeah, I have before.
Have you seen
yeah.
the people that use like rags
Yeah.
instead of toilet paper and just
No.
reuse it?
I had
I've
a friend,
seen-
I had a friend's dad do that, dude.
I was gonna say, what's your opinion on that?
Oh gosh, it's fucking
Could
disgusting.
you ever? That's what I-
fucking disgusting.
I
dude.
had I saw one of those and the lady with paper towels and toilet paper. She would like wash them, like not wash them because obviously it's gonna rip, but she'd soak them in water and then lift them out with a stick and let them dry so that they can reuse them, bro.
So she just soak them and
Soak them in like soapy water and like
soapy shit water.
I guess
It's like a
bro.
bath.
Oh my god! No, dude, I had a friend's. Actually, no. I had a friend's dad. It wasn't that. It was worse, in my opinion. I had a friend's dad who was such a such a fucking weirdo, and he was such a cheapskate that he would wipe his ass and because we all had septic tanks where we live. You wouldn't. We don't have sewer, so to cut down on septic costs, he would just throw away the shit rag. So, dude,
Oh shit! Oh no, Mom found the shit rag.
dude, you go into his bathroom. First of all, it smell horrible.
Like shit, I
like
assume.
shit. It was like a nice house, dude. And then you go, and there was the toilet, and then the whole trash can was filled with shit rags, bro.
I was just
You're like
thinking,
you're an adult.
Bro, I
How do
was-
you do this?
I was just thinking like Bro, what the fuck does that smell like if you just have hellish shit rats in
I'll tell you.
They're just like
an open top trash can that's just like wafting out?
Bro, they had like a
hot box
grocery
of
bag
shit.
lining it. They had like a grocery bag lining it that they would change out like every 2 months.
So what did they just threw away the rags? So it probably cost them more in rags than it
Every
would
time you're
septic.
going to shit in that house, you're like, bro, I'm finna hot box your fucking bag.
Dude, I from the months of May through August, I was just not there.
You couldn't be.
It's like an outhouse.
Dude, oh my gosh, there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than the outhouses, man. Dude, this last summer, and actually previous summers before this, but the outhouses, man. I would have to work on job sites with my parents out in Phoenix, and like, dude, Phoenix and Vegas.
Oh.
In the middle of the summer, it's like
I can already feel my mouth drying
Yeah,
out.
at the very least, 110 degrees. And then if you have to go, because like the sites that we were working on is like all housing sites, so there's no plumbing. You got to go out to the outhouses, just like any
Yeah.
construction site. And it's, dude, oh my gosh, it's ungodly with that. It's like boiling shit.
Literally boiling.
Literally
shit.
boiling, and I refuse to actually shit in that thing. Like I don't know how anyone does it, but people do. Oh gosh, people do, and it's just. I can't even think about it. I get in there and it's just like it feels like I'm gonna go crazy.
Bro, anytime I go to the bathroom and it's not taking a piss, like anytime I'm
What else?
I'm shitting. I don't
number
know.
3.
I don't know why I worded it like that. But anyways, anytime I'm defecating,
Defecating.
if it's not at my like house, or in this case like my house here or my house in Sac, it's not gonna be an enjoyable shit. It's just gonna be something that I gotta get done.
It's gotta be business.
But like I'm not gonna enjoy it. Like, or unless I'm at a
Objection.
friend's house, I
have
can
an
do
objection.
it. Go ahead.
Anyone who's been going to a camp, like a school, or like in some cases like a big business for a long time, you find those bathrooms that
Okay, no,
Gender
you're
neutral
right.
bathrooms.
The
I
gender- yeah,
I
sure.
have my basement bathrooms that I know that I don't know. I've never seen someone else use. I don't know if people know they exist or not. But they're always clean, and I enjoy that almost more than my bathroom.
If you're a Chico State casual, you'll go, oh, the gender neutral bathrooms. Okay, you're not wrong, but you're not right. The correct answer is the gender neutral bathroom in the arts and humanities
Why
building.
are you giving it out?
Because I'm not going to be here much longer.
He's gonna pass it on.
I've got other spots, but I'm going to give it away right now.
You're gonna say the band one, aren't you?
I'm going to get... You're lucky we're not cutting this. I'm giving it away. There's a gender neutral bathroom in the Arts and Humanities building, 2nd floor. I know because I had an English class. This is the only reason I know about it, is because I had an English class way at the back, right next to it. I don't know why they did this, but like way in the back of the 2nd floor on the Arts and Humanities building, there is a bathroom that is so tucked that it feels like you're the only person in the building. And it's
love
the
that.
best shit
I
you'll
love
take in
that.
Chico State.
I love that. It's like so worth it to my friend sends me. He goes to school out on the East Coast, this really really big school, and he always sends us his video to the group chat of this because he found one of those bathrooms that's like, I'm talking deep, like literally probably like a 1/4 mile walk, like indoors.
Oh, geez.
And he takes a Snapchat video of his walk, but he like speeds it up and like, dude, goes down like 15 flights of stairs, but gets to the most pristine.
Dude,
that it's worth it.
I
It's worth it.
I
So-
daydream about shitting in like an open field where nobody is,
Like the
like
river
while
I
I'm
wanna
actually
say-
shitting.
I don't know if I wanna shit
Not
in
an
an open
field,
field.
but
I don't
like
know
if
if I
I
wanna shit
knew
outside that
it
much.
was nice, like maybe like a little structure,
Have you seen the Rick
but
and
like
Morty
it's got
episode?
super nice views, like a little structure in like an open wheat field, and like it's got super
like one of those antidepressant commercials of the person
like
dancing around.
if you've ever
instead
played
you're just shitting.
if you've ever played Portal, you come out at the end to this like open wheat field and it's super peaceful. And if I'm ever like have the money for it, I'll just go build in a wheat field this like structure for shitting, and I'll like literally drive out there. Just like I'll have to plan my shits out there, but I'll do it just for the ecstasy that'll come.
I mean, it really brings you back to your roots of being
So,
human, I would imagine.
Yeah, you guys haven't seen the Rick and Morty episode where he like
No,
has
that's
it-
what I'm talking about,
Yes.
bro. There's an episode of Rick and Morty where he literally has a shitter
And, like, he
on like another planet.
Yeah.
That brings up a memory of mine. So this kind of touches on what we talked about in
Yeah, see?
I haven't seen that.
You gotta watch that.
that-
Is that
and,
like the
like-
new season or whatever?
It's like the lab, like the
fucking A, the
No,
second
it
time.
was-
It's like the last one that, but not this
It's
current
like
newer
3,
season.
isn't it?
I think it's 4. It's
Okay,
like
I
the
want-
second episode of season 4.
I want your
Yeah.
input on this because like I've heard other people have this same dream, but I've had multiple times in my life a dream where like that picture, the first one that you showed me with like the platform and the toilet in the middle of like thing, totally remind me of it. Where I'll have a dream that I'll be like sitting in class or like I'm in the airport or something where there's like a bunch of people and I have to shit super bad, like to the point where it's like unbearable, and the only toilet in the entire like building or whatever is like in the middle of the crowd.
I've never had this dream.
Dude, I've had this dream so many times where it's just like I'm sitting there like do I do it? Do I do it? I'm like, oh my gosh, and it gets to the point where like in my obviously in real life I would never fucking do that.
You're just like, I guess I'm shitting in front of all these people.
Right? Yeah, I would rather die of like whatever.
Is that why you brought up that would you rather question the other day where you're like, would you
Yeah, I
rather
was thinking
shit
about-
in front of a bunch of people? Or like, I don't remember what the other option was.
We really talk about
Or
this a lot actually. Now
Or
I think about
kiss
it.
Hermley for 10 minutes?
I would be glad to kiss Hermley for 10 minutes. I hope Herm hears this. Please come back. No, but that's a dream I've always had.
I feel like
it means something different.
no, I always
don't know.
if it's in front of a group of people, it's either I have to piss real bad or I'm naked. I'm just suddenly naked.
Yeah.
I feel like I had one just recently where I was naked. The one I remember vividly was sitting in class in like the 3rd grade, 4th grade.
This
And-
is when you're having the dream. Is while you were in 3rd grade.
Yeah, and in the dream I'm sitting in class, and I just remember like I'm naked. Oh, dude, one I have all the time is I'll be in my boxers, like not my underwear, and it's just like when I shouldn't, like I'll be at like a formal dinner, and I don't know how I got my underwear, and I can't find clothes for the life of me. Like there are none, and in the process I'll like lose my underwear. I have had this dream so many times, and it's just the most.
I just got that. In the process, you lose your underwear.
Yeah, somehow, but like it's the most frustrating dream because I'm like I can't figure out how to cover up.
No, dude, I feel like that's totally like an underlying like even like you're stressed out about something else, so you get naked in your dream.
Yeah, it's not even like one of those insecurity dreams. I just remember in the dreams I'm getting so frustrated. Like, where the fuck are my clothes?
Dude, I always used to have dreams of like something would happen and I need to call 911, and I would be like, okay, like, where's my phone? And in my dream, I'd be taking so long to find my phone.
You guys dream a lot.
I used to.
I still dream all the time.
So I would take so long to find my phone, and then finally I would find it, and like the event would still be going. It was all I never really knew what was going on that I needed to call 911 for. But then I would get it, and I would get the phone. I'd be like looking. I'd be like, 913, and I'd be like, oh fuck, I go back.
The most simple shit.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck?
991, and then I would like get distracted, and then be like, oh no, I gotta call, and then I would wake up before. It was the most frustrating. Like I'm so close.
I've had a number, like when I was younger, when like I was 5. I think I've told this story on the podcast before. When like that guy pulled up next to me, when I was in Wisconsin, and was like clearly trying to lure me, and like I just
What was he gonna do with you?
biked away.
This is a dream?
No, this was real life. When I was like 5.
Oh, really?
I've told this. I
You were
swear,
5?
like the
I do
early
not
episodes.
remember that.
Yeah. Anyways, nothing happened. I didn't get kidnapped, obviously, but
Luckily.
I had so many kidnapping dreams after that. And I remember one of them just like I was at my buddy's house, and like the funny thing was like everyone was outside, like including our parents and stuff, but it was just like known to everybody in the dream that if he got me, I was kidnapped, and there was nothing they could do about it.
You were gone for good.
And like I just remember like my friends yelling at me like run, and my legs are just like not fucking moving, and it was fuck, bro. I'm shitting myself because I'm clearly dealing with past trauma in my dream. But
Damn.
it was
Dude,
fucked, bro.
I haven't dreamt, like, not dreamt, but wait, what's the proper term for
Dreamt.
that? Oh, then I haven't dreamt until like quite recently. And none of my like dreams are as cool as your guys. It's just like a bunch of random events, and then I wake up.
I mean, I don't.
That's a lot of
I
my
haven't
dreams.
dreamt
These
in
are
a
just the
long-
ones that I can vividly remember.
Yeah, I always know that I had a dream, but I don't remember it really. You know what I mean? Like I
That's
remember,
most, yeah. Most
or
of my
sometimes
dreams.
I'll be going through my day and I'll just be like, "Oh, that was my dream." Like, oh, I remember that now.
Exactly. One of the more vivid dreams I don't think I've told on this podcast, because I've told the one, my most vivid dream, where the fucking burglars from Home Alone shot
was
my
gonna
finger
say,
off.
I
had to
remember
bring that
this
up.
one.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, the burglars from Home Alone shot my finger off. My mom killed them.
Yeah,
It's
with like
whatever.
a
With like a
machine gun,
gun.
right?
But anyways,
Miss
This-
Patron pulling out the gat, bro. It's
bro,
so
she
sick.
straight up, she came
Pulled
out
out the micro on him.
literally came from off screen in my dream.
Off street,
Was
just breaking the
strapped
third
up,
wall.
literally point blank. Bah, 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 bah. But
Bro,
anyways,
Crazy.
How many times have you
crazy.
had that dream?
just once. But
Oh, okay.
it's like I remember every second of that dream. And another one I remember very vividly is this one actually, like, because dreams, like, what do they last in real life? Like 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 10
Oh, I
seconds?
thought it was like an hour.
Oh no, they last like seconds. Look it up real quick.
How
While I
long?
do this.
Yeah.
How long does the average dream last? Because it's like time is super slowed down in your dreams. Like you're just processing it super fast.
What's that one movie where they like go into people's heads?
Wait.
Oh wow. The
The length of a dream can vary. They may last for a few seconds or approximately 20 to 30 minutes. That's a big range.
Yeah, well,
If I had a
however
30-minute dream, I'd shit my pants.
however long it was, bro.
In your dream and in real life.
Yeah, however
Both.
long it was in real life, in my head it was 2 days. Like in my dream
That's
it was
crazy.
2 separate days. And like now these days are very abbreviated, let me say that. And I only remember parts of the day. But I remember I went to school. It was my middle school. I don't remember how old I was. I want to say I was like in the 3rd, 4th grade. A lot of my dreams come from that time. But
yeah.
Yeah. Very formative years.
Maybe
But-
that's just because when like your brain is still
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
prime development.
But anyways,
Maybe.
so I came to school,
Good
and the school was flooded. But it was flooded up to your like up to your
Some like
shin.
high water activity.
Like up to my shin, it would be flooded.
Like pants that don't
like,
fit.
We still all came into school for some reason, and I just remember like reaching in the water, and I pulled out like an AT-4 rocket launcher from MW2. I just remember
The M-Law, bro.
yeah, I pulled out this rocket launcher, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then everyone's like, what the fuck? And everyone starts reaching in the water and finding, like, these weapons, like, from video games.
Yeah.
And so, like, that was
Ray gun.
day one. So we all knew some weird shit was going on. So the next day, we're all sitting in
So
class.
wait. Can I rewind on
Yeah,
this
yeah,
real
yeah,
quick?
go ahead.
So like you guys like pull out the guns and like instantly it's just like the next day?
Yeah, so we pulled out the guns, and then that's the last thing I remember from the first day.
Okay, I was wondering if you remember like
Blacked
going home
out.
and going to sleep or anything.
No. That was but I remember it was my dream. It was the next day, and we're just sitting in class taking a test, and someone goes, "What's that?" It was like the teacher. The teacher goes, "What's that noise?" And then for some reason, some kid in my class just goes, "Oh, it's Jimmy." And I turned around and I looked out the window and like landing on the roof.
Does he have Gobbert?
I don't remember, but in his he did.
Oh,
Wait, who?
Gobbert, the metal dog.
No, you talking Jimmy Neutron?
Jimmy had
yeah.
it.
Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
Okay, gotcha.
Did I not mention that?
You didn't mention the name
Dude,
Jimmy
you-
Neutron.
yes,
you just
you
said,
did.
oh,
Neutron.
you just said it was Jimmy.
Well, hold on.
Well, that
There's
applies
more.
to Jimmy Neutron
Yeah.
shooting up the school.
Anyways, you're spoiling it. Anyways, I looked back and out the window. He's like, the rocket ship he had in the show. It was like the exact same rocket
But like
ship.
blue and red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
I think it's
he
so dope.
lands on the roof, and fucking comes down from the roof, and we just have an open desk for him that happens to be right behind me. Now he walks in and sits down. I quickly realized that Jimmy is not acting how he does in the show because I turned around.
Is he hostile?
He has the creepiest fucking smile, and he doesn't say a word to me. He's just staring at me directly, and he's creepy smiling at me. And I'm like, what the f... And I immediately am like unsettled, so I just kind of sit there, and I keep like checking on him, because he's just really weird.
Is he like the only animated one? Like
Yeah,
everybody's
he was
just
animated.
normal and he's
Yeah.
just animated.
So I don't remember how it came about, but someone said like, look, like I just knew somehow in my dream that he was gonna try and hurt me, like just the vibe I got from him. I was like, I don't trust this. I do not trust Jimmy
seems a little
Neutron.
sus.
I do not trust Jimmy Neutron. And so, like, then suddenly, bro, I turned around and I said something. I said, like, get him, like, can we like move him or something? And bro, he did not like that, and he just pulls out this fat like shotgun or something. Like immediately, as soon as I say that, he's like, no, and like pulls out this shotgun, bro, and starts like shooting.
Starts
and,
blasting.
Like, suddenly, I'm just like I'm like jumping out of the way and shit. And he just has like an arsenal, bro. I don't know where he's getting these weapons from, but he's pulling out machine guns, shotguns. He's got grenades, bro. And it's all happening in my one classroom, and we're all ducking for cover.
So it's your classroom. It's not like the Jimmy Neutron classroom.
No, it's mine.
Oh, okay.
And like half of us are freaking out, like holy shit.
about the other?
The other half is like acting like nothing's going on. Like I specifically remember vaulting over a desk, and two of my buddies were like talking about sports or something, and like
You're like Jimmy Neutron
like,
shooting up the
Jimmy
school.
Neutron is shooting at us right now. And I just remember the last part of I die in the fucking dream, spoiler alert. Because I remember fucking as I vaulted the desk, I'm sitting there and I like took a peek and all I saw was Jimmy full sprinting at me with a fucking gun, like a machine gun. I was young, so I didn't know
Yeah.
what type it was. And then I just see him flip it around and I just see him let off a few shots and everything goes black. And then I woke up. I was like,
Oh my God.
Jimmy Neutron just fucking killed me,
Dude,
bro.
oh
This
my
is not
gosh.
happening.
That's crazy. You
Bro.
died from Jimmy Neutron.
I've had a few dreams where I get like shot to death.
I've had one dream that I remember like dying in the dream, and I woke up instantly.
Another one.
Wow.
I'm gonna go again. This one's shorter though. Another dream I had was I was in the MW2 map scrapyard,
Yeah.
and there were some guys from my high school who just thought it would be funny to like shoot me with this silenced pistol. And like
just be
every
quick-
time they shot me, I would like fall to the ground and like I would go a little number and number and number, and then eventually they shot me and I couldn't see anything, but I
Yeah.
knew I was still alive.
It's like
and
that
then I
scene
woke
in
up.
it's like that scene in The Incredibles when he's getting shot by those like
Yeah, exactly.
things that like stick to him.
But like they were real
Yeah,
bullets,
bro.
and I knew I was dying, and like I just.
That's probably the loss of blood that made you slow down.
Yeah.
But like dying in your dreams is like not like, and it just feels like going to sleep. I've been stabbed.
Okay, yeah. You
I
know
got
what?
stabbed once in a dream, and I just remember laying back and being like, I knew he was gonna stab me, so I'm like, I guess I'm gonna find out what getting stabbed feels like.
Because I'm
And
gonna
he s-
fucking die.
Yeah, and then he stabbed me, and I didn't feel anything, so I was like, oh fuck this guy, I'm gonna fight back.
This guy.
This is bullshit.
I can't believe you just stabbed me. What?
I
The
was
nerve
like-
of this
I was
guy.
like, pussy, stabbing doesn't even hurt.
Dude, you know what made its way into my dream one time was you ever watch Spy Kids?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Is it the thumb people?
The thumb people.
Really?
man.
Bastard.
That's crazy.
Those were scary. I mean, that movie weirded me out for like.
I
a
love
week.
Spy Kids.
My sister watched that religiously for
I think
for
I
like
watched
about
that
a
pretty
year.
religiously.
Dude, I liked like the first half, and then once shit like once it got to that little like world where they were like in the TV show or whatever, yeah, that was too weird.
It was kind of a
for me.
trippy movie
I
for like
loved
kids.
Spy Kids.
I loved Spy Kids. The whole entire series.
I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I've seen all of
The
them.
video game one.
Video game one was dope.
Dude, the giant
Oh.
robots were
the
always weird.
grandpa with
Yeah.
like the wheelchair rocket
Yeah.
thing.
Bro, I straight dreamt like no, not literally, but like I always wished I had that cool spinny hat that made the girl fly.
Yeah, dude.
Fire.
Or Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That was
That
another
was a
Fire.
good one. I
Fire
had
one.
dreams about Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah.
For sure.
I had a fat crush on Lava Girl.
Dude,
from
so did
beginning
I.
to hood.
I
Oh
wanted
my
to be
God.
homies with Shark Boy so bad as a kid, bro. Like that'd be dope. If me and Shark Boy were homies.
Oh my God. Roll up to school with a Shark Boy.
Yeah, that's my boy Shark Boy.
Bro, finna go out to the ocean with my
Bro,
boy.
we gotta go. He's got to get back to the ocean. Bro.
We gotta go discuss some things with some sharks.
Didn't you guys watch the Percy Jackson movies back in the day?
Actually, have you read the books?
The books too,
Okay.
yeah.
The books are.
I watched
One of the few books I've like really read.
I don't know if the only reason I gave into the societal pressure of reading Percy Jackson, because I was like a year behind everybody, and like it was just such a culture in my classroom that I was like, I have to read it.
It was such a.
Like
culture.
I read the first one and I read the second, and
I thought that was just my school that was like all into
no.
like
Dude,
the-
my school wasn't even that into it. I just kind of like read them because my
Absolutely.
teacher was like,
Hell
"You got to
into
read
it.
these." And I was
dude,
like, "All right."
I remember reading the first, the second, and then getting halfway through the third, and that was
Oh,
that.
I went
stopped
all the way
after
to the
the
new
second.
series.
There's a new series.
Yeah.
Dude, my librarian in my middle school, I used to read all the like World War II books and like just military books. I was a fucking boy growing up, and we all did that. But I would do it so much that my old librarian in the 7th and 8th grade would, before the library would order books for the library, if it was about like military or anything, she'd give them to me to read and then tell her if she should put them in the library or not.
That's tight. That's
It's
tight.
pretty cool.
Now, Percy Jackson and Diary of a Wimpy Kid and The Hunger Games.
Yeah, I
Those
read-
were
I was
gonna
like
say,
my-
those are like
were
the
like
three
my
most
three series.
classic.
I didn't read Hunger Games, but I read religiously Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Hunger Games was actually pretty good. The books were
That was
really
great.
good.
Yeah,
Oh.
and the movies were good too.
My
Dude,
favorite
I
was the
was-
second one. The second one was
Second book.
yeah.
Yeah,
Roderick
yeah.
rules.
Roger
Roger
Oh yeah,
rules.
no, dude, that was such a good series. I love Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
It was the only book like as a kid that I was like, I need to read this shit.
I actually got excited when. Did you guys have like?
We'd wait
there
for
we-
it to drop, bro.
Did you guys have book orders?
Yeah.
And- oh man, did you have that in your school?
Was that the little pamphlet?
Pamphlet that you could like order a book
Check
every
'em and
week.
stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Did you guys have the book fairs? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes.
Scholastics.
Oh my gosh.
Those were so good. That's where I used to get like old PC games.
Dude, right? They would have some gold at the book fairs. I remember, and it was like, that was like, I'd be looking forward to that day. We would hear like
Yep.
book fair on Friday. I'd be like, oh, I'm
Yep.
bringing my bag.
Like, I'm
gonna-
not buying any books probably, but I know they're gonna have some
I would
other
get-
shit. That's
I would
They
get
always had
hell-
like random stuff. Like
They
I
always
bought
had
like a
tornado.
detective
They had
kit.
tornado in a tube. You could like flip it over and it would make a
Oh,
little tornado.
like the thing. Dude, we would make those things in like summer camp where you had to
Yeah,
get like
yeah.
2 2-liter bottles.
Exactly.
Summer camp went hard as a kid. I loved like I never went to like sleepaway camp.
What's
but I would
summer
I would go for like
you?
I literally like I had summer camps like I had a sports camp that I would go to sometimes where we would just play like different sports. I had stuff that my school would put on that we would just go like hang out at school.
Did you guys do Upward Bound?
What's that?
It's like you like go and like live on like this college campus for like 6 weeks and you like take classes and like but you're in like
Oh,
I've heard
they
about that,
offered
but,
that. I never did it. though.
yeah, you like 8th grade to like your senior year. You can do it. They pay you. They pay you like I forgot how much it is. You make like a. No, it's not that much. It's like probably like $30 a week, but and then like you get to live there and they give you food and stuff. It's cool.
That's pretty tight.
That's like the closest thing I did to summer camp.
Yeah, I would just did like random stuff just so my parents wouldn't have to deal with me all the time.
I was in Cub Scouts, so most of my
That's a
like
flex.
summer camp stuff, like we would go up like right Lassen. We would go to this place called Camp Lassen for the Cub Scouts, and they had like this giant ass dining hall and stuff. But you'd camp out in like a tent with your dad, or like with buddies, and that was pretty fun every year. We did this thing called the polar bear plunge, where you get up at like 6 in the morning and it'd be hella cold, and like you had to do these like swimming drills, and that would decide like how much independence you got on the lake. And every year, like I was getting it all done, because if you got it all done, you got to take your own like kayaks out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm doing that. Like,
I'm doing that. That's
so
mandatory.
so dope though to have your own kayak and like a place. That you're not familiar with.
and you're like
dude, that's
you're like
sick.
a kid, bro.
The things you can do with a kayak are like endless.
Oh,
it's like getting
yeah.
a car at
Yeah.
like 5 years
Cub
old. Not
Scouts-
5, but like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Cub Scouts was great, and then I joined Boy Scouts, and like you get into high school and you're kind of done with it at that point.
Yeah, once you
Like,
get older and then like
I did Boy Scouts for like I have plenty of friends that went on to become Eagle Scouts, but like I just stopped. Like I was doing other shit, and I wasn't really into it anymore. But like the beginning of Boy Scouts was cool. Like I did a wilderness survival course that sucked, bro. It was no joke. They just kind of threw you out there with a couple of tips, and like you spent the night in the woods. And I remember me and my buddy built this little shelter on a tree, and it was pretty good. We were pretty proud of ourselves. And then we got back. It was like nighttime. It was time to go to bed, and we fucking had a flashlight, and we turned it on, and the whole tree was covered in fire ants.
Oh man.
And we're like, bro. And so we had to take the whole thing apart and make a new one. And we didn't even have any light to like put stuff on top of it. So we're freezing our ass off all night. It was horrible.
I never did like Boy or Cub Scouts, but
neither did I.
I did 4-H. That was my introduction to like nature and outdoors kind of stuff. But I loved it, dude. I loved 4-H. That was like I did it from, let me think, like 7th grade till no, like 6th grade through 8th grade, pretty much all of middle school. I just had raised pigs. And it was super fun, man. Going to the fair.
What's 4-H stand for?
4-H, I don't know what 4-H stands for, but it's like FFA. Like did you have FFA in high school?
What's that?
It's like Future Farmers of America. So you like take care of an animal and like show it at the county fair.
Definitely not.
Yeah, we had.
Last time you said you weren't gonna name drop your school, and then you did.
Levi's gonna bleep it out.
We've always having to bleep out your shit, Nom. No, but I did that for like a cool minute, and I actually really liked it, dude. It was so much fun going to the county fair every year. We'd get like a free pass so that we could go the whole.
Like, you only had to show like once, huh?
I just showed for like a week, but we would stay at the fair that week, and so you're like living at the fair. It's pretty fucking fun for when you're a little kid.
Living at the fair?
Living at the fair for a week.
Where?
At trailers. Right?
So the San Diego County Fair is really, really big.
Where are you sleeping though?
We're sleeping in the jockey quarters because it's at the racetrack where they have the horse races. So where the jockeys, where the jockeys
it's like where little people get on like the horses.
Yeah, I know what jockey is. I didn't know they had little living quarters.
Yeah, they have living quarters, and where they keep all the horses and stuff. We would stay there.
You'd stay in the horse
So
one?
the jockeys stay there, or the horses stay there?
Both. There's a section with like little apartments that the
jockeys
jockeys stay
sleep
at,
with their horses?
and then there's stalls that the horses stay. We would take our trailer down there, so we would stay right where all the stalls are. As little kids, we would just play in the stalls and stuff, and just sleep in our trailer outside of that. But it was so sick, man. Anytime I wanted to go to the fair, I could just get in for free.
What's your favorite fair ride?
Oh man, dude, I was not much of a like roller coaster guy, but I would like the ones that fucking.
I like the ones that spin.
No, I like the what's the.
No, you're talking about Valley Center, so the top
No, this
ride
isn't Valley.
was probably
This isn't Valley Center. This is San Diego.
It's probably like a trick into work. Like,
no, you don't want to go to a Valley Center fair. You want to go to the San Diego County Fair.
get on the amazing avocado harvester.
They just make you pull avocado. Bro, isn't this fun?
They ride a legit bull, but you can't get a roller coaster ride. No, but dude, it was so much fun. It was so much fun back in the day. But now I look forward. I haven't gone to like a county fair in a long time, but I've gone to like you said, Valley Center Rodeo all the time. That shit's fun.
They had the Butte County Fair just recently.
I seen that.
Where was it? It's like either Gridley or Live Oak. I never remember. I want to say
there was one in
Gridley.
Chico.
That's the Silver Dollar Fair. I went to that my freshman year.
How was it?
It was fun. They had a band there, but it was like one of those one-hit wonder bands.
Really?
So they just played the same song?
No.
They just played their one-hit wonder the whole time.
I can't remember.
Boo, you suck.
I can't remember what the song was, but it was fun. It was like it's a decent-sized fair.
My sister saw Big Time Rush at San Diego County Fair. That's all I remember.
I swear to goodness.
Yeah.
At the Sac State Fair, I saw.
You won't believe it. Wait, finish what you were saying, but I got something to say next.
At the Sac State Fair, the State Fair in Sacramento, I saw Smash Mouth.
Dude, I was just about to say Smash Mouth was in
way.
Crescent City.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
I just remember my Snapchat was filled with Smash because everyone was there.
I was literally about to say the same
because it was
thing.
right so when funny. That was like peak meme, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like 2016.
2017. Yeah.
He just came like last year, like the year before. I thought that shit was so funny.
Isn't that guy supposed to be like really cool? Like
yeah,
he's probably cool.
Supposed to be like hella cool, but that's just a funny.
I just think about Shrek.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But we're getting to be about that time of the episode.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap things up.
I do want to do a special shout out to Grand Forks, North Dakota. Thank you.
Okay.
Shout out.
What happens in Grand Forks?
Don't worry about it.
Grand Forks, the grandest of forks.
Lovely people.
No spoons.
There. Lovely people there.
This bitch made ass spoons.
Lovely people. Anyways,
thank you guys for tuning in. We would like, I don't know why I said we would like. We really like to be here with you guys. Please continue with your support. Just reach out to us on our Instagram at orangehousepod or our email at orangehousepodcast@gmail.com. We will see you guys next time.